Hey, Matt here, and welcome to another Mob Street video. Now tonight I'm out here with the Goldwing and the Harley. And you might be thinking, why on earth are you out there with both bikes? Well, let me give you a little bit of an update. So, like I stated in the last video about the Goldwing, I need to have it painted. I'm gonna have it painted the Steeler colors. And I went down to Robbie Layton's shop, and granted, he's got a pretty extensive waiting list for the custom stuff like this. I was told we got about 4 years before he could get it in. So we're gonna look at other options. And I've got the Harley out here because I wanted to show you. I have custom paint on the Harley, and I kind of want to get your opinion. Should I have this Goldwing painted, or should I have it vinyl wrapped? I'm not sure which one to go with. But so far, my experience with the Harley, I had this painted clear back in the day, about 15 years ago actually. And when I went and had the tanks painted, my dad was a big fan of the flames. But as I had the tank painted, you can kind of see right here in the decal, it bubbled here, it cracked here, it bubbled there and there. And then this bubble, they actually tried to fill in with like a gold marker. It bubbled there. And then they cleared over the whole thing. Then the first time I filled it with fuel, it bubbled right here. I didn't even spill any fuel or anything, but it bubbled right here around the gas cap. And then it also bubbled right here around this cap. So, and I think they only put one coat of clear on there because any tiny little rock hits it, and that sucker just, I mean, it chips super easy. So I'm wondering, do I have it painted or do I have it wrapped? Now, if you're familiar with the Honda Goldwing, these bikes, if you've ever taken one apart, the pieces are very interconnected. So if I want to take off something, maybe let's say right here, I'm gonna have to go all the way over here on the other side of the bike, disconnect a bolt over here that's going to release something right here, that'll then release something up here, that'll then allow me to get this panel off over here. And as you can see, this thing has got panels and plastic and just things everywhere. So when it comes to painting motorcycles, well, the Harleys, if you've got one like mine, it's a tank and 2 fenders, or in my case, 2 tanks and 2 fenders. So it's very easy to dismantle and have it painted. The TW is the same. I've only got one little bit of custom paint on the TW, which was pinstriped, and I've got a video on that I'll show you. But will it be a nightmare having this thing painted, or would it be better to have it wrapped? And that's what I'm wondering. I really do not know which one I should do, because this is my first real interaction with having a bike painted. This is what it came up with. So I don't want to say that there's a bad taste in my mouth, but I'm kind of wondering, what should I do? Should we paint it? Should we wrap it? If you have any experience, or if you've had a bike painted or wrapped, please comment down below. Let me know what to do. I've talked to a few other shops, waiting to hear from some. And then one gentleman commented on Facebook and said, hey, if you're looking to have something done, everybody's booked and you've got a pretty long wait in front of you. If you want to find somebody that'll do it, you know, like on the side, you might be able to get it done quicker. But this one, I need to make sure it's done right and it looks good and it performs well. Being out in the weather, being out in the elements, being driven down the road, I mean, this one actually needs to hold up pretty sturdy. So would you recommend paint? Would you recommend vinyl wrapping? I'm not too sure just yet which one to go with, but again, it will be painted the Pittsburgh Steeler colors. So it'll be the black, the yellow, and we're looking for a red trim, the, you know, color scheme that we want to go on here. So if you know of anybody in Utah that paints and does a really well job, or even somebody in Utah that wraps that does a really good job, please comment down below. And if there's any questions, let me know what they are, because I'm still working on figuring some of this out myself. And as always, if you haven't already, there's, you know, a lot more pictures of these things on our Instagram page. So feel free to check that out. It is at mobstreet_83. Oh, and if you haven't heard, the boys are out around riding. They have their own channel too. I'll put a link to theirs down below as well. We've got a lot of family stuff that we do. They're just out playing, having fun. So I'll link their channel down there as well. And as always, if you wouldn't mind, hit like, hit subscribe, share this with someone, and thanks for watching. I'm Matt, this is Mob Street. We'll see you in the next one.